In this video, I'll be talking about exponential and logarithmic model. So what I'm going to show you is how to use exponential and logarithmic model to solve a word problem. So let's have the first problem. A delivery van purchased for 1,500,000 pesos. The value of the van depreciates at a rate of 7% each year. Write an exponential decay model for the value of the van and find the value of the van after 6 years. So let's solve. So we let y be the value of the van and x be the number of years. So we have this exponential model, y equals the amount of the van times, since it depreciates, so it will be 1 minus the depreciation rate to the power of the number of years. So it is minus because it depreciates, and if it appreciates or it increases, then it will be plus. Then we will substitute the value of the rate r, which is 7%, and in decimal that's 0.07, and the x is the number of years, so it is given that it is 6 years. So we subtract 1 minus 0.07, so it is 0.93. So every year it will become 0.93 or 93% from the original amount. So calculating this, it will give you 970,485.28, and it's only approximation because it is rounded off. So this will be the amount of the delivery van after 6 years. So let's have another problem. We have the problem 2. Suppose that the annual interest is 8% compounded quarterly. When the initial deposit is 100,000 pesos, how many years would it take to have 500,000 pesos? So let's solve this. So we let y be the amount after x years and x be the number of years. So you have this exponential model for compounded interest. So y will be equal to 100,000, which is the deposit, times 1 plus the rate, but since it is given that it is compounded quarterly, so the rate will be divided by 4 and the number of years will be multiplied by 4. So let us substitute. Y is given, the amount after x years will be 500,000, so the x years isn't given, and that's what we are going to solve. And then the rate is 0.08, that is 8%. And then let's solve. So we divide both by 100,000. So this becomes 5 equals 1 plus 0.08 over 4 to the power of 4x. And then we will take the log to both sides so that the exponent 4x will be put at the base. Then let's continue the other page because we don't have enough space. So this is the last part, and we are going to continue by using the property for logarithm by putting the exponent at the side, which is 4x, and then we divide 0.08 by 4, which is 0.02. And then we combine 1 plus 0.02, that's 1.02. Then we divide both sides by 4 log 1.02. The reason for this is to transfer everything except for x to the left side so that we are able to solve the x. So 4 log 1.02 will be cancelled, and what's left is x. And then we will solve this using our calculator. We will obtain x approximately equal to 20.32. So this is an approximation since it is just rounded up to 2 decimal places. So that means it takes 20.32 years for that 100,000 to become 500,000 at the rate of 8% compounded quarterly. So let's have another problem to solve. We have problem 3. Your deposit 50,000 pesos in an account earning 3.6% annual interest compounded monthly. What will your balance be in 5 years? So let's have the solution. First is we let y be the amount after x years and x be the number of years. So the y will be equal to 50,000, that's the deposit, times 1 plus the rate, but since it is compounded monthly, so it will be divided by 12, as well as the number of years will be multiplied by 12. And then we change the rate into the given value, 3.6%, or in decimal 0.036, and the number of years is 5, which is the x. So we multiply 12 by 5, that's 60, and divide 0.036 by 12, which is 0.003, and then we combine 1 plus 0.003, that's 1.003. And then we get the value by using calculator. We obtain 59,844.74 pesos, and this is the amount from the original amount of 50,000 after 5 years. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have learned something from this lesson.